Hi, welcome back to the channel. If you're learning JavaScript, in this video, you get to see about the JavaScript development environment, how it comes alive utilizing the ServiceNow platform. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and join as a member to unlock deeper tutorials on scripting, coding practices, and real projects walkthroughs. Today, I'll guide you step by step through setting up your JavaScript development environment using the ServiceNow platform. In this view, we begin on the ServiceNow developer portal. This is your launchpad for JavaScript development inside the Now platform. As I move to the top and click Learn, it shows everything you'll need from learning resources to a personal sandbox environment. It all starts right here. The main advantage of this is setting up your integrated development environment or your laboratory using the cloud. So you will not need additional resources or capacity in your machine. Where JavaScript powers client scripts, business rules includes and API integrations. So this terminologies that I'm talking about are the different technologies that you will be using with the JavaScript language, and also utilizing the out-of-the-box ServiceNow features, which is a great advantage because you get to be specialized learning live use cases and scenarios, which is a huge advantage on top of just learning the language of JavaScript. Before creating your environment, you get to explore the key developer resources. So under the Learn tab, it contains courses and learning plans as you navigate inside the different tabs specifically designed for JavaScript scripting. Now under the reference, here's where you'll find JavaScript API documentation, including client APIs, server APIs, REST APIs, everything you'll be coding against. So it might be daunting and confusing, but these are just technologies that you'll be utilizing in building applications using the JavaScript language on top of the platform. So I want to segue a little bit. I speak about platform a lot. So you think about a platform like a piece of land or a canvas. This is something where you're going to start building a piece of land where you build a house. And in a technology aspect, a platform and a canvas is where you build houses, plant trees, and so on. And let's move forward that we got with the guides tab. Step by step, guides walk you through on writing your first scripts, debugging them, and using developer tools. So in development, they give you a better picture, knowing where to look as a reference or your library or your step-by-step documentation in finding out how a technology can be utilized, because each technology has its own purpose. And depending of your objective and purpose, you read through in the documentation. And this is what you call developer tools. Now, as we move forward to the Connect tab, so it gives you access to the blogs, the ServiceNow community, live events, where it's perfect for sharing and discussing questions about JavaScript solutions. It will help you as a beginner and even as an advanced user to reference how other people has faced the challenge in helping beginners and also advanced users in surpassing problems that may occur. So these four areas from the ecosystem that will support you in your journey, which are all found in the single portal of your JavaScript development environment. Now, as we move to the right, you will see a sign-in link to actually start writing JavaScript using this developer environment. You will need an ID. And one of the key highlights, signing up is free, and all you need to have is an email. And as I click the sign in button, once you log in, you will have access to your own developer dashboard and the ability to spin up a personal instance. An instance meaning this is an allocation specific for you or dedicated to be your JavaScript playground. So in my case, I already managed to create my ID using my personal email. In your case, it's easy to follow guide is to drill down as a new user. You'll be entering an email ID, and from there you will receive an email to verify and validate the correctness of your email ID. So as I move forward, once signed in, you'll land in your personal dashboard. From here, you can start building apps after you request an instance. This is where ServiceNow starts provisioning your full stack environment, a database for you, application logic, and the scripting layers where JavaScript lives. So in layman's term, you will have all the components set up already for you and ready to kick off. This is different from a typical local JavaScript setup. You don't need Node.js, NPM, or Visual Studio Code here. Instead, this platform instance becomes the environment where you code run and test JavaScript natively inside the platform. As you move forward and click the request instance, so this will be your process after signing up your new ID and receiving the verification from your email, and you'll be allocated a brand new JavaScript environment. Think of this as creating a virtual machine pre-configured for JavaScript development. Just to segue a little bit, a virtual machine is like an allocation of a computer which is elsewhere provisioned and accessed using this browser. So this sounds quite amazing for beginners, and you already see the power of the technology within the reach of your fingertips. So as it loads, like what you're seeing now, it's waking up my instance. You will see inside the instance, you'll be able to write the different technologies and tools like clients for browser interactions, business rules for server-side automation. Script includes to build reusable libraries and even REST integrations powered by JavaScript. So it can be daunting, those technologies that I'm mentioning. So I'd like you to be patient in your learning as one by one, I'm going to walk you through as you get your hands dirty, make mistakes, and become more familiar. All of these things will be easy for you. And in my journey, as I pay it forward, everything is a matter of like familiarity. As you get to do this every day, it will become second to you. And think of it like your younger years where you were small and little and learning how to write your early alphabets until it come naturally in you that you just write unconsciously when you want it and when you need it. And now you can see that the stop building button has came into green. And as I click this button, it will open this platform that you can utilize for your development. And now this is your gateway into the JavaScript environment. So just an important tip as I go back to the previous tab, I'd like you to keep your instance active because if you don't log in or run script for 10 days, this platform, this JavaScript platform or ServiceNow development environment or JavaScript development environment will reclaim it. Think of it like a cloud workspace where you need to keep coding to keep it alive. In your scenario, as you log into your JavaScript sandbox, you'll be greeted with an onboarding tour. This guides you on how to navigate the menus, open scripting modules, and start writing JavaScript code. From here, you'll see built-in editors to write, test, and debug JavaScript just like you would in a local integrated development environment, except everything runs directly against the ServiceNow platform. If you've got your instance up and running, pause here and drop a comment below. and tell me what script you're planning to write first. And don't forget, I've linked my ServiceNow JavaScript tutorials playlist on the next video to help you get started. Now you're fully set up with your JavaScript development environment. You can start experimenting as I guide you on our next video using the JavaScript APIs. I'll walk you through to build logic, create workflows, object-oriented programming using JavaScript, client-side and server-side JavaScript. And this is where the real fun begins. You're not just learning JavaScript syntax, you're applying it in a platform used by enterprises worldwide. I would say congratulations on this big first step. It is a big leap in your career in getting to start in building your first JavaScript development environment. And that's it. Your full walkthrough to setting up a JavaScript developer environment using the ServiceNow platform. If this has helped you, give the video a like, subscribe for more tutorials, and join as a member to unlock exclusive coding deep dives. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll write our first script inside the platform.